What's up, y'all? Welcome to GZ Battles. We out here in Toronto for Judgment Day. Make some fucking noise, yeah? Yeah, that's what's up. I'm your host, Gully TK. Go to KOTDstore.com. Check out the YouTube pages, King of the Dot, GZ Battles. We got a big battle about to pop off. $800 on the line. Woo! Battle all the way from the Bay Area, San Francisco. Introduce yourself.
Klutch, MPB, yo, Toronto, what's good?
Yeah! All right. Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Papa the Showstopper, Prehistoric 613, shout out 11 Cartel Clothing, Capital Rap Battles, 613, let's go.
Yeah! Prehistoric chose to go first, so it's on him. $800 on the line, let's fucking go.
Yo, y'all with me?
Yeah!
Don't believe everything you hear. A dead body often lies. What you're gonna see tonight is a scared lion with a cautious pride. He's exhausted. Why? You often hide from your own reflection when it's walking by. The same fear that wouldn't let him change gears has washed his mind, ostracized from what occupies and haunts his eyes. It's a constant high. Cocaine, but no fame. He's thirsty. It ain't fair. Of faucets dry. Look at the clock. It's time. Wanted to be a star so bad, but couldn't find the will. Now it seems Klutch lost his drive. Gully, you just dangle the tangled braid in the bangle cage. In other words, you lose in here like Django's chains. Ankles break. Kurt Angle when the angle played. You talk back, boy. You kicked out like Troy Daniels came. In the street, you don't exist. Vandalay, you ain't Klutch, no Steph Curry, he don't handle trays, and today will be the last 400 bond he pays like Daniel Craig. But dog, I know why you left Colorado, wiped up that little ginger slut, but should have stayed single like Queen Latifah. Should have stayed single like Queen Latifah. She went down on 3 old Spanish dudes. They started calling her a señorita. Dog, it's like one joke I got tonight. But you don't fuck her right. All you do is bend and spoon like Neo in the Matrix. This is the bad guy fucking up the good guy on some heels to the face shit. They finally brought you the King of the Dot like you's a boss, but you Susan Ross, dead from the invitation. Wish you weren't born. Blackout, deal with the statements. Underestimated me, then he's like, God, I've a real situation. But for 400, I'll slice your carotid with a modest blade and leave the body placed in the allotted space in my luggage bag. The kids love stepping on Klutch like bubble wrap. Leave them dying next to the forest like Bubba's ass. You in the wrong zip code, John Lithgow. Put the gun to sash, run it back. Motherfucker, I came to split ties like a rubber match. Make some noise. I got one more. You got that played out substance, never paid out budgets. Brains out gushing, you could claim concussion. I stay down trusted, got an 8-pound musket tank to take your fucking head off like a Greyhound bus trip. Time.
Alright, check it out. For real, goalie? That's how you feel? Y'all gave me the weakest rapper in the weakest division. This motherfucker just lost to Black Academics. That's pathetic. That motherfucker's the cheesiest spitting. I went toe-to-toe with Real Deal, battled that little midget, conceded and ripped him. Now y'all giving me? He about to get pushed out early. I'm gonna put this little thin-skinned baby in the fetal position and have him eating through a tube like he needs his nutrition. See, every time I battle, the shit bangs. I'm speaking it different. Every time he battles, it's snooze fest, giving the fans a brief intermission. So if he keeps doing the same thing over and over and over, why the fuck are we giving predisposition? See, y'all giving garbage pre a spar with me? When he ain't getting better with raps, y'all reward him with a veteran match. Well, pardon me, but goalie, you reminded me of Carter Deems, cause you showing way too much affection to these cats. I'm like, bro, you've been on GZ and PY for like 5 years. You gonna be local forever. Cause when it comes to King of the Dot, the nerdy white boys, well, they got so many better. The 6 has Twist. The West has Lex, and in the States, it's been deemed that Carter's the dopest contender, and in the middle of the map, they just want to see that man Shay go. Don't get salty, this league's always gonna be known for the cheddar. I'm like, speaking of cheddar, he only put up 400. That's what I said was my least amount. I wanted to bet that retard money, more than I could even count. He calls himself Papa. It ain't Papa John, cause he ain't got dough like his pizza's out. But me, I got crazy knots. My rap name should be Eagle Scout. But at least he didn't dunk. But now he pigeonholed and he throwing out bread like he's bird feeding, and I'm getting paid to eat like it's per diem. So after I put that big old beak behind bars like I'm bird keeping, you could catch me at the club with a pair of cute chickens on my arms like I'm bird winging. I'm like, I know I had some heat stored like a furnace closet, and it was all to turn your wallet into a sure deposit. For me, this is just practice. I'm just here working on it, but for him, it's his Super Bowl. Biggest game of his life that he knows he can't win, and it hurts his conscience, so you're about to see 4 Bills lost, like Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas. That's an NFL bar. No, I don't got hockey bars. CFL, yo.
CFL.
No. All right. Now they say self-preservation is the first law of human nature. And if that's the case, why would you fly here on a suicide mission? You can walk on water and turn water to wine. That's fine, but you defy physics. For the next 2 to 5 minutes, there's no crowd, no cameras. It's just you and I. Listen, you and I, different. How the fuck you gonna deal with a crucified image? Won't see the light of day with a few inspired gimmicks. Motherfucker tried to strike while the iron's hot, but he abusing time limits. I brutalize victims, euthanize kittens. It's funny, the beast in me feeling bad, but my human side isn't. But look, it's Mr. Steven Hansen, raps, the guy who raps over pretentious. The dude's trash. You laugh, but I'm Hugh Glass, inside an animal hiding. That's DiCaprio in The Revenant. Yeah, slash his bones and his tendons. Pass the throne to a legend, a plastic clone of aggression who lacks the tone and the presence. A little don't flop groupie who would give up the D if Tone in his presence at home alone and he's stressing. He does a Jonah impression till I throw him in the crowd and paralyze him. Now he a crip cheerleader. That's an active role in the session. But homie, I get it. You don't get it? Homie, I get it. You're that grind time vet, but over here you have delusions of grandeur. Thinks he's the solution to cancer. Lucifer Sandler, fused with a panther. Don't confuse him, he's Chandler, loosen his candor. Did you come here to expand or land dough? Magic with them usual patterns. As soon as you landed, you ruined your chances of truly expanded. He wanted to do it with language, but I'm immune to the punitive damage, and I never doubt myself. I'm always positive like funeral banter. Fuck a photo shoot, you know the truth. Homer at a freak show about to take more than 2 from a cannon, but your view is expanding. Think karaoke night, and I'm doing bop. That means I'm ruining Hanson. But you were so nervous about the judges, bro. You were walking in the crowd talking to White T earlier about, oh shit, I'm thinking of tossing in the towel. Yeah, but oh my God, dog, the clock's ticking now. But it was just Simon playing Simon Says. He was talking to himself. Time. All right, check it out. I woke up this morning half pissed. Storming around my hotel like blackfish in a glass dish, realizing I flew all the way from the bay to battle this flake off top, and that was some rash shit. Put all the eggs in my one basket just because I had a bad itch. And I've been mad pissed, because every time a GZ card was mentioned, the fans quick to go and mention my name. But promoters like Malathion will dip, dodge, dive, and duck, even though I never asked them to send me some change. Now, the white good, man. And I'm going against this average Joe who's never going to get him a chain. I feel like Patches O'Houlihan. I got to coach these scrubs just to throw a wrench in the game. And you catching the brunt of it. There's no gun equipped. I'm going to slice him into ribs. Tell Pre's getting barbecue. Somebody better buy this guy a bib. I'll bury his fucking body under the pine out by the bridge until the cops stacked like Gully. Because you can find him if you dig. I'm like, you know why this guy is such a bitch? In his last battle, he's like, I'm a shark with 9s. And the crowd got dark real fast like they were deep sea diving, and please believe it, Pre's anemic. He don't keep iron. You saying you lifting up a tech? Dog, you just fishing for respect, and well, you could keep trying. Nah, fuck that. You should keep your mouth sealed. Sea World, this is the type of dude we hate to see lying. That's why Pre's dying. And we don't respect those, bro. I got fists like a brick. You'll get rocked like Jethro Tull. Listen, Chubbs, if you ain't happy to teach you a lesson with these hands, I would let those go. It ain't a game, boy. You try to run, you only catching lefts, straights, and rights like Tecmo Bull. Y'all better let him know.
Hold it down.
Y'all better let him know. I don't want to hear shit about them gats that he tucks. I'll put it to bed right now, homie, because half of it's bunk. I will break you in half until your clavicles touch and have your eyes so black that back in the day they'd have to sit on the back of the bus. I'm like, you think you G? You think you G? K? You ain't ever going from the back to the front. I'm gonna show this guy.
Hold it down, please.
Let's go. You think you G? K, no, you ain't ever going from the back to the front. I'm gonna show this guy it's his roll to die like he's acting in snuff. Hold up, I got something on deck. I'm gonna batter him up and push this old white racist man's wig back. Now he's Canada's Trump.
Let's go. Make some noise, yo.
Let's do one more round. Look, now he said that chrome was the wave of the future. The new name for the stage with a blade that is rumored to slay all his suitors. But he studied my tape for improvement, and I ain't afraid of a student. The kid's smart, though, but I'm Chris Partlow, because I'm the one who made Michael a shooter. But you? You the type of dude to piss in the wind and tell us that it's raining. Hungry for that chicken, but unseasoned. The one reason I ain't stopping till I'm done eating. That's the Jays in spring training, but I've been waiting for this scary veteran with rare intentions to send me to the stairs in heaven, Blair and Zeppelin. But there, in essence, there's the question. When I send him to the stairs in question, is it your debut or retirement? Call it both. I'm taking Klutching out the game like Gary Bettman. Yeah. I got another question. Why the fuck is it taking so long for you to get here? You were offered battles years ago. There's some shit we need to get clear. 2010, you said King of the Dot was a flash in the pan. They'll never last. Oh, deny that shit? Ask Chris Mitchell or his staff. So if he's trying to play that finally I'm here card today, you getting slapped. We ain't grateful that you here. You should be grateful they even asked. But you're using this league. But it ain't gonna work like a Tricky P name change. Steven's tried to trick us, bypass a GZ to the main stage, and it ain't kayfabe. He only came for the money. He doesn't care about y'all. It's only the amount. But nobody told him if it ain't GZ, it doesn't count. You made your name by getting bodied by conceited. These are all facts. Real deal took him to school and didn't leave him with nothing, not even a hall pass. So if you think we on the same level, Jesus, fall back. It's ironic. Steven's only known for who killed him. He's Teresa Hallback. But y'all laugh, but he wants to be on world domination so bad. He's been training, running for 3 mornings. This arrogant pup, transparent as fucking buddy. It seems corny. You wanted to bypass a GZ, but take a fair L. Where else could money get clean for me? They didn't want to push on the clutch till he shook off the rust. Maybe we'll see him at WD-40. I told y'all. Make some noise. I told y'all. Don't trust a dead body. They often lie looking for a coffin to fall. But how the fuck are you Klutch? That's the first time in a long time he wasn't dropping the ball. How'd you have to catch that? All right, check it. Hold me down, hold me down, hold me down.
Shut the fuck up in the back.
So to prep, I only watched 2 of your battles. And besides the fact that you're lame and you suck, all you did was drop your favorite battle rapper's punchlines every time that you say in a punch. And I'm like, God damn it, you ain't got your own style. You're just a clone, bitch, you making it up. That's why they sent Schwarzenegger here to terminate you. You're T-1000. Just a prototype that imitates everything that he touched. See, he's gonna be like Ilmac and spit a multi. Then he's Low Pesci and he'll try to yell a bit. Then suddenly he's Skelly and he got the dro and he'll try selling it. And we don't know where the fuck he got his presents from. Like a white elephant. Fucking Prehistoric. What a stupid fucking name. Y'all wanna know what rhymes with Prehistoric?
Peter Morris.
Only got into battle rap to meet Thesaurus. Y'all wanna know what else rhymes with Prehistoric?
Yeah.
Weak performance. Y'all wanna know what else rhymes with Prehistoric? That beak's enormous. Y'all wanna know what else rhymes with Prehistoric? About to lose 400, but at least his hotel is cheap on orbits. This motherfucker calls himself Papa. Dog, when I think Papa, I think Brooklyn. B.I.G. When I look at this Papa, I'm like, you a cop? You about to make me CID? I'll put a fucking tie knee to your side like TIP and have him stumbling against the ropes like he's drunk in VIP. Fuck Papa Pre. He was on Facebook saying he could body me, and I was like, Papa, please, the way you constantly kicking around all these philosophies, it makes me think Papa Pre was on a soccer team with Socrates. Now you betting, that's a bar, now you betting these knots with me? Dog, and that shit is awfully odd to me. This ain't panning out. You ain't got a pot to pee. See me losing this 400. Tomorrow I'm still going on a shopping spree. Who wants to hit the mall with me? If he loses 400, he can't move out of daddy's house. It's gonna ruin his mama's dream. Probably leave his pockets clean, and here's the real homer. He won't make it back from this battle loss for 10 years, and that's odd to see.
Ooh, nice. His rounds are longer. He's good.
And he shouldn't have been pushing my buttons, because now he's getting nothing but bar after bar after bar. like a slot machine. And I just put this old man to bed. This battle's got a hospice theme. I should have put a knife to your fucking neck like a hostage scene and had you spilling your fucking guts like a gossip queen. Easy.
Hey, y'all make some noise,
Judges. What up, yo? Welcome back. GZ Battles. Judgment Day. This had a sick fucking battle. Klutch, Prehistoric. Give it up for these guys. Salute to both these guys. They both put up $400. So $800 going to Klutch.
Yeah, sounds good, bro.
Hey, what's up? It's Nameless with that 3.0 system. We've iterated here. Now we got a full team, and we're doing round by round where you score the winner 10 points and the loser somewhere between 6 and 9 points. So we're gonna go round by round and just chat about it. So I had first round 10-9 for Klutch. I thought Prehistoric had almost even, like, I feel like his fighting was almost as good, if not better, but he had a little shakier performance. His structure was tighter. It was a little
That was the biggest thing was performance in the first round for sure, and like Klutch coming out after Prehistoric, he just seemed like a different kind of rapper. I'm not even talking based on like him writing per se, but like that was enough to edge him probably for me. Like I'd say 10-8, maybe 10-7 even. Personally, I give it out of 10-7. Well,
10-7 for Klutch.
Klutch.
Okay.
Klutch is definitely well more scared. I actually gave the round to Prehistoric. I'm a writer. I like writing. I felt like Klutch in his second and his third was had way more presence, but in his first it wasn't as much there. And I like Prehistoric's bars even though he had a small stumble. So I slightly edged it to him. I was kind of saying I'd say 9.5 to 9. That was what I had that round.
Okay.
Yeah, like for me, I slightly kind of what Chris was saying, but I slightly edged it actually the other way to Klutch, just because of those little like not even stumbles, just those little like kind of stumbles. Like he's catching himself, right? So because of that, however, I feel if that didn't happen, his performance may have been able to top Klutch's performance. Because Klutch's first round was a little lackluster. It wasn't as strong as he came in later on in the battle. So who'd you have in the second? Well, in the second, I definitely give it to Klutch. He just outperformed. His bars were hitting harder. I personally just prefer his bars. I mean, the first round I'd probably go like a 10-8 for Klutch. The second round I'd probably go like a 10-7 for Klutch. What about your second round?
Second round, same 10-7. Definitely punch heavy. Regis, again, didn't seem like he was prepared much.
Honestly, I gave that round to Klutch. His presence was crazy. He had a lot of good bars. I even was writing some down. Like he had the Eagle Scout or the whole bird scheme. It was different. You know, you gotta try different things. You gotta reach outside of the box sometimes. I thought his presence, his performance, and the fact that he reached outside of the box and tried something different was dope. So I gave the second round to Klutch.
I guess second round to Klutch. Actually, it's weird. It's like for me, Prehistoric, like I thought he got better as rounds went by writing wise. But like, so like the first one, I was like almost like he sapped it. And the second one, he's writing like it drew me. I remember I was just listening more, but I was like, oh, you got some shit. I thought he was gonna win that round, so I go. I'd say Klutch, but 10-9. Trip cheerleader. Yeah.
So
That was sick.
I actually had Prehistoric winning right up until the last 2 bars that Klutch had. Klutch had the techno bullshit and the black eyes back of the brush shit. He's pandering to the crowd, but I thought he fucking slayed it. Those 2 lines got great.
Don't forget the Sea Lion, bro. Sea Lion.
So I gave him 10-9 in the second, and then in the third I gave him 10-9 again. So 10-9 all 3 rounds to Klutch for me. Again, I think there were a couple rounds where Prehistoric outwrote him, but his inability to deliver the lines with the conviction that Klutch has. Klutch just looked like a veteran out there. It looked a lot more comfortable, and that's not always the deciding factor. But the writing was close enough where to me that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Like Prehistoric had moments 100%. Like even performance-wise, he was kind of like he caught a vibe, but it wasn't sustained the same way Klutch is sustained. He did 10-9 third round.
I felt the same way. I gave the third round to Klutch as well. I thought like he had the Hall pass and the Teresa Hall back and the GCW D40 bars. Like, Prehistoric really had some good bars, but so did Klutch, and Klutch just had a way better performance. I felt like Prehistoric was a little bit stumbling. I look for him to bounce back because the kid's got dope bars.
Klutch came out like he was a veteran, like he's been doing this for many, many years. Pre wasn't bad at the third at all. I threw that round 10-9. But I think Klutch was on one. I don't know if there's much that could have stopped it. So,
you already know. We all rocking.
Honestly, in my opinion, the last round was kind of the closest for me in terms of writing. That's kind of one of the main things I look at when I'm judging battles, being like a writer myself. So I would edit Klutch and also too like give Klutch the first 2 rounds, but that was the closest one for me. I would give it 10-9 Klutch, but even still Prehistoric came with it. I felt that was probably after the second round that was his next strongest round. So yeah, that's who I would give it to.
It's not GC battles that don't count.